Good morning, Chris. Good morning. I haven't seen some of you guys in a long time. Some of you I've seen more recently. I've been away for about 5 weeks, 5 weeks vacation. It's rough, but I was exploring some of the freedoms that we're able to have, 6 of them I put together. What am I talking about? I'm talking about some time freedom, some control over a schedule, a little bit of financial freedom, location freedom, health freedom, relationship freedom, all that stuff. So I went to San Diego, I went on the EXP cruise, I went to the Berkshires, then I spent 2 weeks at the national parks, Yellowstone and Grand Tetons. So hopefully you guys had a good summer and are ready to work. And Yelena, good morning. Yispel, Maria. All right, guys, it's Freedom Friday. We've worked on real estate all week. Hopefully we've had a productive week, a shorter week, but a productive week. I want to hear some wins for this week. What good things have happened? Kids are back in school. Is that a positive thing?
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure it is.
Yes, it is,
It's gonna be a little bit more consistency, right?
It's not a positive thing for the teacher.
I just left the classroom with like 7 crying kids, and I was like, "Get me out of here."
Yeah, oh my gosh. My kids are excited to go back. They miss their friends. We gave them a great summer, but it's hopefully a little bit more normalcy, a little bit more routine for us. And, you know, it's summer is wild.
I have
All
a
right,
win.
so tell me, please.
I have a win for the team. I don't know if this have been mentioned before, but we keep on growing, and we officially have a member in Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Yes.
Awesome. Tell me about that.
Yes, guys, I
How did
can put
that
my
happen?
camera
Who did
because
that happen through?
my camera got broken. Oh no, I can do it with my phone, but no, I can't face right now. Well, it's one of Juan's recruit. Maybe he can give us more detail on that. But I'm just very excited over there. They're growing fast and they're excited about this. It's something new and powerful people over there. So I definitely want to keep on growing over there. I believe Juan went to the launch party, and of course he has people that he knows over there. He has connections over there, and he got one, and I think he's working on another one.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Juan,
absolutely.
tell us a little bit
Listen,
about
when
what you're doing.
back in the day when they announced that Ecuador is going to open, I was like, "Fuck it, this is it." This is my home country. I love my country. I go there. My dad still lives there, and the city where I come from, it's a beautiful city, Cuenca. It's amazing. So when they announced, and I'm like, I'm in 100%. And I went there with a couple of our partners to Quito. The grand opening was amazing. The vibes, the energy, the country leader is amazing. I built a great relationship with him, and we're building. And then after that, he invited me to say, "Hey, I'm opening Cuenca now, and you want to come over?" And I say, "Absolutely, yeah. I will bring some people." I brought like actually six
Wow.
agents from Ecuador. I brought to the that launch that they had in Cuenca, and one sign up and two are still in the works. He's looking for a team leader in Cuenca. So the team leaders, what they're doing is what do you do here, Vincent? Literally the trainings, you help the agents. And the split is it's literally for the team leaders 25%, 25% goes to EXP, and the other 50% goes to the agent. So, that's for new agents. And yeah, hello.
You know
So
what?
yeah, so we're
I'm thinking
building.
that's uh,
Yep.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is like just the fact that now we started already there, and I'm working with the new agent, trying to help obviously the platforms there is a little bit different than here. It's in Spanish, so we're trying to learn myself, how to help, how to build a larger team there. And like Maria said, people over there are excited. They growing fast. I think it's one of the fastest countries to grow. Since they open.
That's what
So
I heard too.
yeah. And I couldn't be more excited. He also we're winning. It just becoming an icon is amazing, and it's just like things open up for me. A lot of great relationships. Now I'm here trying to buy a coffee right now, and so yeah, hey, a lot of great things are happening. In EXP, I see every day now. I think Japan is announcing they're going to open. The
Good.
fact that we can post that. I want to make a trip to Dubai next year. I have someone that is interested to take a look at the EXP there. I know Juanchi's opening. I think he had a partner in Dominican Republic. We're growing over there too as well. And a lot of great things are happening. A lot of great things are happening. The team is winning. I see Juanchi just copped like a couple of weeks ago. I think Claudio, my partner, my first partner, he came back to the business. Yesterday we had a meeting in my office. He came. He has a deal now. He's gonna close. He said, Juan, I took a vacation. Now I'm coming back strong. I like what you're doing. It's great. And my other partner, Maria Martinez, we're gonna host a barbecue mastermind in October. I think it's October, the first week of October at her house. You all are invited, guys. Vincent, it will be great to have you there. Maria, I'm sure,
Excellent.
all our
Let's
team,
go.
Juanchi, I already talked to you. It's going to be amazing. We just want to gel the team. We want to, have excitement in the team. We want to finish the quarter strong. And then 2026, obviously, is going to be another level. That's for sure. That's what I'm thinking. That's what we're planning. That's what we're doing.
Absolutely. Listen, Juan, one of the things that I remember doing as markets grew, I always took a look at the jobs that were offered. You guys ever do that? Take a look at the jobs that are offered by eXp Realty. Okay, if you do a quick search, eXp World Holdings jobs, you'll find the entire list. And you know what comes up when they're looking for managing brokers, when they're looking
Okay.
for growth leaders in certain locations, certain states, certain countries. In fact, that's one of the ways that I got like a 1 day head start before they announced that I think it might have been Ecuador or something like that, right? Before they announced that they were going to open up in Ecuador, I saw it that they were looking for a leader there or they had a job ad out there, right? So imagine using that as a way to reach out to some of these people that you might not feel comfortable reaching out to, right? Like all I want to do is introduce you to leadership at EXP. They have a job for you. And I remember doing that with a couple of managing brokers here in New York when I saw that they were looking. And I'll tell you, every single one, they were flattered. They were flattered. Like Vincent, I can't believe you thought of me for this. Like I appreciate that. It's such a huge thing. And some of them actually took interviews, right? But at least it got the conversation started. So if you're telling me they're looking for team leads in Ecuador, I'd figure out a way to get a whole list of team leads and just give them a call and be like, hey, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity. And you see every day we have announcements. How many of you guys set up that Google Alerts thing that I told you to do a while back? Anybody? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
No, but we follow them on Instagram, so we know all the updates.
Yes, but you miss a few when you do that, right?
Okay.
Go into Google Alerts and take a look at I mean, just put in whatever you want. Obviously, put in your name, right? Just in case you do something and you show up on the news somewhere, you'll get an alert. Okay, I'll share my screen. I'll show you what I'm looking at.
But shouldn't you go into your Google profile? You know
What do you
what I
mean?
mean? Yeah, the Google profile to set up the alerts. I was looking into it.
Yeah,
Well,
just go to Google Alerts, okay?
yeah.
And you set up your daily alerts, and
Oh,
every
but you
day.
going within your Gmail account.
No, I don't think so. I think you just go to
Yeah.
googlealerts.com, whatever it is. Okay?
Okay.
Sign up for it. It's super simple. But then you get all of the news. I just do it once a day. Some people do it like as the news comes out. But every morning I see all of the big things that happen, all of the big announcements,
In real estate only.
whatever topic I want. So
Exactly.
I could do my local market. I could say New York real estate,
Okay.
right? I could do EXP Realty.
That's under your Google account. I see on the right hand side. You see that? That's your picture there.
Correct.
It is within your Google account. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's why it's called Google Alerts. Okay, so Google Alerts. All right, go out there, whatever topic you're interested in. If you want to, all you need to do is take this stuff and share it back out.
Yeah, Vincent, one more thing I wanted to mention, like for me, the success that I'm having, it's because of the fact that I've been attending all these events, and now we have one coming up, the EXPCon in Miami. It's going to be amazing as we see all the advertisement right now. I think we should get together in the group that we have here. I know Juanchi's going, I'm going. I think Maria is going as well. I think we should prep for that. Go as a team, go to the training as a team over there. Enjoy, whatever it's there, and that gels the team stronger. And I think people see that what we do as a team, and they join our team. They keep joining EXP. That helped me a lot. As you know, I've been to many events, and that is the reason why God helped me out to see the big vision of EXP, and I love EXP. Whatever they're doing, it is amazing. So I think for
Let's go
me,
to
if someone here, I think Angelina is in the call. She's amazing. Another leader coming up in the making. She just post this training. She just post in our other group. You see, that's what I love about people that are leaders. We sharing the information. We inviting people to see these amazing trainings that we have. So that's what we were doing. We're planning to go to October to Miami.
Yes. Who's going to EXPCon?
I'm going with one.
Wanchi, you're going to be there? Juan's
Yeah,
Yeah,
going to
I'm
be
going
there?
with
I'm planning
Angelina
to.
said she's going. Chris,
Yep.
all of our icons, you know, you need to go there to get your icon credit to receive additional stock, right? Dee Dee's going to be there. You spell, you always go, right? So I'm expecting you there as well. Man, I'm just doing a referral right now from somebody that I met from EXPCon, and I want you to note a lot of the events that we go to, like Build, like these are events that are put together by agents. Okay, EXPCon is the only one that's put together by EXP. Okay, it's their one big production. They used to have two. They used to have EXPCon and the Shareholder Summit, but now they rolled it into one, and it is fantastic. Okay, so you really need to go there. You really need to connect. There's different tracks that you could go into. There's production tracks, there's team tracks, there's growth tracks. So whatever you're focused on, you could jump into and learn about and meet people around. There's networking events, speed networking, happy hours, there's parties, just it is great. And if you get one ticket, if you decide to go, you have an Explorer Pass, and you could bring a licensed non-EXP agent with you, and they'll get access for free. So it's like a 2-for-1.
And it's
So
Miami, Miami is Miami.
Miami.
I gotta go to Miami, man. No, but hear me this country leader in Ecuador, because the success that he had opening so much fast, he said he's bidding for a EXP con in Ecuador this coming year. He said, I'm going to put it together. I'm going to ask EXP to host EXP con in Ecuador. That's going to be,
Wow.
man, amazing.
Wow, I think they're doing one in South Africa, is it?
Yeah, South Africa's having one, I think, soon.
Okay.
I think they're having now.
Yeah, I mean, we had a number of us go to the one in Spain. I know that Veronica and Rebecca were there, and I think Kevin Ma went. So that's fantastic. We want everybody to be at EXPCon. We want to promote it, we want to push it, and we want to make it a fantastic event. It's the power is when we get together.
I think they announced next year is going to be in Paris, so that's definitely a big plus. I think I'm going to
Paris too.
I'm going
to
100%.
Sign me up.
I've been looking to go out there, and now this is a perfect opportunity. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm definitely going.
Right? How do we find where the next EXP Con is going to be? You know what? Didn't they announce it? Didn't they say, we've got 1 more year in Miami and then we're going somewhere else? Where do you?
I forgot.
I know where.
I heard that. No, next year we're going to be in Vegas, and next year Global EXP will be in Paris. I forgot where I heard that from, but it was announced. Can't remember where it was announced.
Yeah, obviously that's the local ones we're talking about, right? They've got global events that are happening, and each country is vying for attention and to bring the crowd in. But it gives us options. And every single time they open up one, you think, who do you know there? Right? Who do I know in this country, or that's around that country, or is interested in opening up another country, and I could show them what they could do, right? Sometimes we don't think big enough, and we don't think that we have the ability to go out there. But I'll tell you, people in the Global Alliance, it's amazing what they've done. It's amazing how they've shaped this company, and they're the ones that have brought EXP into certain countries, right? Chile, Italy, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. I think Dubai was one of us as well. Just absolutely amazing. And all it was is an introduction, right? You introduce people to the right person, and that's it. Right? It's not how, but who.
The beautiful thing about all this is that everything leads to our financial freedom. We can build wealth. We can create teams in different countries. That's a beautiful thing, man. I can sleep thinking about it, and it's happening. The fact is happening, for me it's happening. Little by little, I had this dream, and I was, imagine I have an official business partner in Ecuador. That's amazing.
Yes. We need some partners in Korea. Cape Town, that's where it's going. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Right? So anybody want to go to Cape Town, Africa? Let's go. They're expanding. It's a beautiful thing, right? So just let's be a part of the growth. Okay? Let's go out there and be a part of the growth. And here's what I want everybody to do is you have an opportunity right now to jump into, we've all taken fast cap, right? We know people that have taken fast cap. It's great. How many of you have taken fast attract? So fast attract is attraction focused. Okay. And it is incredible. There's accountability built in. You grab a partner and they go through everything. And it's so fantastic. And I want to give you guys the access to that. I pulled down the link, but it's really just the last few days to get set up for this. Six
Yeah, I'll
weeks.
definitely join that.
So if you wanna be focused, you wanna be committed, you wanna see all of the things that EXP has put together to help growth within the company, join this. It's a commitment, right? There's a lot of people, it will max out, it always does. But if you're interested in it, it is, right, Ben? I mean, I had trouble keeping up. And I had a partner, and we both had trouble keeping each other accountable. But it moved the needle forward. I got things done. I got a number of sponsors specifically because of the activity that I've done in that class. So if you're interested in it, get registered. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your people. Do it as a group. Do it as a group and your group will grow. Anybody part of Gil's team that's here that was on the call when Rob Flick came on? Or one of your meetings when Rob Flick came on? I heard a little bit about it, but I'd love to hear a little bit more. I'd love to hear, Rob Flick is a legend, right? He is still one of the top recruiters at Keller Williams, like all-time Hall of Famer. Came to EXP, absolutely killed it. He was you know how Brent does Cabo? Rob Flick started that. He did Puerto Vallarta before. It was one of the first international EXP events that we went to, and we had an incredible time. Anybody part of that Zoom call that Gil had the other day that can share a little bit about what Rob has done? Gil wanted to be here himself. He's in Detroit.
I can try. No
Please.
promises. So I
Please.
mean, so we actually had him. We had him on the Gap, or not a Gap. We had him on our Coaches and Council Zoom yesterday, day before, just this week. I don't remember, a couple days ago. And I mean, it was interesting. So the guy started off. I mean, honestly I'd never heard of him other than Brent Gove mentioned him a couple times as being whoever he recruited, some random guy in the world.
Yeah.
But he came on and started talking, and he was like, I met a lady with Keller Williams, and she was making 50,000. That was his thing. She was making 50,000 a month. He had a whole cancer story. I mean, I can go into that a little bit, but basically he lost everything to cancer. And so when he did recover, he came back and he was like, I can't just be a realtor. I can't let my families and my financial rely on me not being available or here. So he found this lady, he said, with Keller Williams was making 50,000 in revenue with just through the profit sharing thing they had. And he was like, I just need to figure out what she's doing, and I need to double it. I need to make 100,000. So he's like, I flew to her, met her, found out she only had 16 fucking agents. She had only
Wow.
recruited 16 agents. And he was like, what? Like he was thinking she recruited thousands of agents or something to make 50,000. And so he was like 16. He's like, but then obviously when they recruited, so even with Keller Williams and their profit share, they get residual. So he ended up, keeping the story shorter, he started the work. He was like, I just need to bring in 2 people a month. That was his goal. He's like, I need to bring 2 people on with Keller Williams a month. And so he did end up saying he interviews like 10 people. He does 10 people a month and to get the two. But he did that, and he said it was a 3-year plan. He's like, 3 years, I plan on retiring. So he's like, I have a 3-year. He's like, July 4th was when I started. And he's like, I wanted to fucking celebrate July 4th with my retirement in 3 years. So he's like, I wanted the world to shoot off fireworks for me. And so, he ended up hitting that. And he's like, in 3 years, I actually had like tenfold that. He was
Wow.
like, 100,000 was like a joke at that point. And he was happy he retired. He was like, I'd been retired for like 15 years. And this jackass Brent Gove calls me And it's like, I want you to look at this thing I found and blah, 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 you know, and the whole story that Brent, and, you know, you've probably heard tell. Brent sends him this thing and asks him to punch holes in it and, you know, meet up with him. And he's like, I'm not fucking, I'm retired. I'm not selling real estate. I'm not, you know, joining a brokerage. I'm done with that. I'm happily retired. I'm making 300,000, you know, a month or whatever it was, a year. I think it was a year, 300,000 a month in residual with KW. Like, why would I do this? And so he goes, you know, Brent shows him and he gets there and he's watching this show or whatever. I don't remember if it was Brent. I don't think it was Brent. I think it was what's the other guy that's always at Brent's events, the older gentleman?
Gene.
Gene. I think it was Gene Frederick
Yeah.
that actually did the video or sent him all the stuff. So he's like, you know, we're sitting there, we're watching it, and Gene talks and he's like, God damn it. Gene's like, you could make $1 million. He's like, 300,000. You could be making that a month with this, you know, EXP. And so whatever, you know, there was a lot going on. He was like, I ended up joining. I ended up, you know, doing this, excuse me, as a recruiter. He's like, I had no intentions of selling real estate, didn't want to sell any homes. So we kind of just did this as a retention. And he's like, 2 people a month. That was my goal. He's like, came in, I did 2 people a month for 3 years. And he's like, and then obviously that just accentuated. He's like, I easily hit the 100,000, you know, a month within 3 years. And then he was like, and now he's like, I make 13 million a year with EXP and, you know, all the residuals. So he's like, I went
So
from 300,000 a year with Keller Williams to 13 million a year.
is he sitting back and relaxing right now?
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, no, he doesn't do anything. He's
So
retired again.
he's retired. But you know what? Gil tells me he's still pushing.
I think,
Gil's
I
like,
mean, he still goes and does like, he would come to events like this. He still enjoys like getting on and talking and teaching. He goes to events, but I don't think he sells. From what I understood, he
oh,
didn't sell.
he doesn't sell at all. Doesn't sell real
Nope.
estate at all, but he's pushing growth still,
Yep.
right?
It's like, you know, it's
Still
still
sees
fun
the
for him.
value
It's
of
still
going out there.
environment. Yeah. Something to
Absolutely.
do.
But he does it through talking about wealth, right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he,
So I'll butcher this. You'll probably be better at it. But yeah, he went through a whole spiel about when he talks to people, it's like, what's your plan? Like, what happens if you have my story, cancer, and you can't work for 12 months or 13 months or 2 years while you go through cancer treatment? Like, what's your family going to do? What would it hurt? Would you be pissed off if you had 100,000 a month coming in that you didn't have to work for? And he's like, our 300,000 a month, or Brent Gove's money, 600,000 a month.
wow. Can't even wrap my head. You know, a lot of people can't even wrap their heads around that, right?
Nope.
What about 30,000 a month? What about 10,000 a month? What about 5,000 a month? Would that be a life changer?
Yeah.
For many of us, it would be, right? I don't need 300,000 a month to retire,
Yeah. If I made 30,000 a month, I wouldn't have to work.
right? So is that achievable in the model that we have? Is it achievable now? What they had to do before, we don't have to do anymore, right? Because it's already built out, it's already scaled. They were like, okay, go open up EXP over here. EXP's never been around here before. We've never had another EXP agent. There's never been an EXP deal in the neighborhood. Now we close more deals than any other brokerage on the planet. It's an easier sell for us, isn't it? They've done all the hard work. So we just need to go out there and carry it on. Introduce it to the others that don't know about it.
And his big thing is he never talks about EXP. He talks about financial, like what their financial security. He's like, what kind of residual income? Because people get to talking to him, he says. And his other thing is he doesn't talk to realtors. Like he doesn't go out and just talk to real. He's like, who the fuck wants to talk to some poor ass realtor who's going to bring in some poor ass realtor that doesn't sell? He goes, I talk to attorneys. I talk to people who have achieved things in life. I talk to doctors. I tell them about this. and how they could build wealth and how they could retire their families. He's like, because doctors hang around other successful people. He's like, I don't want the crackhead. He's like, and he did talk about a crackhead story. It was hilarious. Everyone in the room was dying laughing. But he's like, that one crackhead did actually produce. There was one person he brought in, and he's like, the crackhead no longer is around. I don't know what happened to the crackhead, but the person is successful in EXP. Um, but he's like, he's like, I'm recruiting everybody. He's like, why would you talk to the person that has nothing, that has no mindset? Why wouldn't you talk to the entrepreneurs, the business owners, the doctors, the builders? He's like, those people are already successful and they surround themselves with successful people.
Right.
And they know people who would want to join or want to be successful with you. And he's like, when I opened up my mindset of who I'm talking to and limiting myself of who I have these conversations with, he's like, it exploded.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, a regular agent was what what was that guy, the influencer whose wife joined?
There's a couple. Is it
Grant Cardone.
Cardone's
Grant
wife?
Elena
Cardone.
Cardone,
He's
right?
killing
Broncos
it.
Figueroa's coach, also his wife is with EXP. They're
Yes.
both.
So think about it. It's like, and she was introduced by just an agent within the company that was like, you know what, you've got some influence. You could do very well with our model. Brent Gove was introduced by Sheila Farajan. She was in the audience. He was talking on stage. She was impressed with him, and she gave him a call. And she flattered him. You were the best speaker that day. Love what you had to say. Can you check this out for me?
So funny story is Rob Flick gave the EXP Explained to Brent Gove.
What do you mean?
So Brent Gove watched the EXP Explained with Flick.
Oh,
And
really?
he said he got halfway through the presentation and Brent Gove says, "Stop fucking talking." And he says, "I thought he was pissed at me." He goes, I seriously thought he was pissed off. And he goes, "Sign me the fuck up. I've been looking for this for years." Like he stopped him in the middle of his speech and told him to sign him up. But
Oh,
Rob thought he was pissed off at first, the way he said it, the way he just abruptly said, "Shut the fuck up, stop talking,"
yeah,
or something. He was like, and yeah, he was like, "Nope, that was all it took."
right. Because the smart people get it, right? It's different when you speak to somebody that understands it instead of speaking to somebody and it's like, what? I gotta pay $85 a month? Like, I don't need to convince you of that. I need to convince you. I need to just show you what's possible. Actually, you'll just figure it out what's possible. I just need to show you what's there. Right? So we need to go out there and we need to be able to see Brent in person, in action, not even on stage, just in his suite by the pool, whatever. And that's why we need to go to these events. So make sure you get yourself there. Right? Anything else that Rob left the group with?
There was so much took away. I don't want to butcher it.
I
I'm
appreciate this. I didn't set you up for this at all. So
no.
Gil said that he's like, I want to come in and I want to talk about Rob because he did such a great job and he left us with so much. And so I
It
was
was simple too. It was so simple. Like, I mean, that's what really kind of hit is just it was so simple. Like, I mean, two a month sounds a lot easier than every day having to talk to 4 or 5 people a day and, you know, two a month.
That's it. Right. And we totally overcomplicated with scripts and this and that. Like just go out there and just, you know, you can't say the what do they say? Can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
I wished I had the recording of him, like, because he doesn't talk at all about EXP. He literally goes straight to a pain point of financial stability. That's all he talks about. Until the point where they're like, well, what do you do? And he's like, well, I'm a recruiter. And like I residual income from recruiting. Not EXP, just recruiting. He's like, I started off with Keller Williams and became, just with there. And then I went to EXP and recruited for them. And so his story, like, and they never once, he's like, you gotta go fucking sell real estate.
Right. So many people are like afraid to be called the recruiter, right? We got to change it to attraction, alliance attractors, right? You
The
could pay,
truth
you
is,
could pay
everybody,
really well.
every
Yeah,
industry,
every industry.
if you've ever had a job, you were recruited.
Exactly.
Question.
Right?
Was
Yes.
that ever recorded one way or another with Cliff? Was that recorded one way or another, or it was just a conference?
It was recorded. Yeah, it was
I'm
recorded.
sorry? It was
You'd have to
recorded?
give a Gil or Lisi to see if we can
Yeah,
make
we'll
it
see.
recorded.
We'll see what we could do with it, or we'll see if we could get Rob in here. I know a couple
I'm
of
sure Rob would come.
yeah, a couple of the we have a couple people lined up. Okay, we just got to iron out the dates, but keep coming back to Alliance Attractors. We want you here, and we're gonna put some great things in front of you. We got Nick Krem. Nick coached me at one point with some content stuff, and now he's like really on top of AI. All right, so those of you that came to build, he was one of the best sessions that we had there, and he wants to be here. We're just figuring out when the best time is. So just come every week. All right. So we've got 5 minutes. All I want to do is, get a commitment from you guys, what you're going to be doing today, next week, just to move the needle forward. Okay. Like Chris signing up for Fast Attract. That's being in activity. Good stuff, Chris. Who else has something they want to get done?
I also
This week-
signed up for Fast Attract.
You did.
I did.
All right, you ready?
So-
It's a commitment.
I know. I am ready though. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Question,
What else?
Vincent,
Yes.
question. Remember that site that you have that I used it for other agents. I sent that site that explain EXP and it has your
Yes.
name on it. And I know that it's a monthly fee, but my question to you is how effective is that? Can I use it? Can I start using it? Is it worth it?
If you just want to explain what the model is at EXP, right? Here's a free opportunity to do so. Just go to the modelexplain.com.
Okay.
And that's Brent's new video. And it is fantastic. And it's up to date. And he comes with energy, with passion. And he goes from beginning to end. In that website, there's a couple of other links that you could tap into. So, that's it. I mean, and what I would say is just watch it a few times yourself, all of us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So if give me a couple more. Anybody have a commitment you want to commit to for this week, today?
Hey, good morning,
Vincent.
guys.
Never
Go ahead. You go first.
Hey, Vincent, long time no see.
Yes, sir.
Heard you on the vacation, right?
Yes, I
Welcome
enjoyed
back.
it.
Welcome back. Yep. Yeah, I just come back from LA. Yes, I am going to EXPCon and signing up for the Fast Track. And also, with the co-sponsorship, I recently co-sponsored an agent, introduced from California. So she's a brand new agent, just joined us. This is her second month, but her first month, we help her landed for 3 contracts on luxury for a brand new agent, just using social media.
Wow.
Right. So, all of them average is like 3 million and above. Yeah. So co-sponsor is working, and I'm happy.
3 contracts over 3 million in the first month.
Yes.
Nice. I love it.
She's same thing, when she came and she wanted her and her husband business owner, so they own business, so they know, okay, so they have the business mindset. So when I sit down with them, okay, going over with the EXP explain, they were so impressed. They said, you can do real estate like this. I said yes. Okay, and yeah, they sign up right away, and yes, and just with a little bit of helping, and now they are like in Manhattan and all over the Long Island luxury listing. So just doing social media content, and yep.
And they weren't real estate agents before.
Not really. They got the license because of their friends from California keep telling them that, okay, they should do real estate because they've been dealing with a lot of wealthy overseas people coming with the EP5 and stuff, but not with the real estate, right? So they said it's natural for them because they are coming here to get their green card, but at the same time, I said that then real estate is a perfect match, right? So yeah,
Beautiful.
so now they are out there doing content every day.
I love it. Right? Bring them on these calls. We want to hear from them. We want to see their content. I got anything else?
And
Somebody else. Go ahead.
And one thing too, they don't speak perfect English, but they still like go in and call in other agent, co-broken, and yes, and they still doing it because now the next thing, okay, they want me to help them to build their team. So I said, okay, perfect, and they come into EXPCon with us as well.
There you go. All right.
Yep.
So guys, we need to meet these guys at EXPCon. We need to get a little video of them and just make it our story. Okay, make it a story for us to share.
Yep.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for sharing that. I actually didn't know any of that. So I'm very happy that you shared that with us. Who else had something to share? Didi.
Yes, me. Hi, good morning, everyone. So I just want to share pretty quick. Just before ESPCom, I will be at my book launch. Unstoppable Drive, that's the title. I look forward. I just shared the link. I look forward for your support. If you can join us in Fort Myers just before ESPCon on Friday, October 17. Rebecca, Josue, some of our Global Alliances family will be speaking at my event. It's a real estate mastermind, and at the same time, it's a book launch. So thank you so much. That's all that I want to share.
Very nice. Hey, share it. If you guys can't go, invite other people to go. We've got people there that will host them. So that won't be an issue. All right, guys? Who else? Last one.
I just have a quick question, Vincent. Once we get somebody on board, who actually onboards them when they're ready to sign with EXP?
So we have so EXP's onboarding is amazing now. Okay, the communication is a lot better. All you have to do is get them to the join app, join.exprealty.com. Okay, you could walk through filling it out. It's not complex at all. But once they submit that application, the ball gets rolling and everybody that needs to be notified is notified, and they'll be given everything they need. All right.
And in that app, they'll put you down as the sponsor, whoever invites them.
That's where they put you down as the sponsor. So it would be good to jump on a Zoom. Hey, let's fill out this app. It should take 15 minutes max. Let's run through it together. If you get stuck on any of your questions, I'll be here to help you through. And that's it.
Okay.
They
and
just
it's
need
join.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's join.exp.com, right?
Join.exprealty.com.
Oh, realty. Thank you so much. That's helpful.
Yeah, I want all you guys to bookmark that link, have it ready. All right, and know how to get it filled out. If you need help, we're here to help you. We want you to grow.
Beautiful.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good start to your Friday. Let's keep the momentum going. Go out there, pick up the phone, make a contact, make a new friend. Get set up for EXPCon. I'm gonna throw one last link into the chat. And it's a ChatGPT prompt to get your EXP announcement on social media. Okay? Copy it, put it into ChatGPT, put your profile picture up, and they'll create something nice for you saying, I'm going to EXPCon. All right, then post it on your social media, share it with everybody. Let's get some excitement going. All right, happy
Thank you,
Friday, everyone.
Vincent.
Take care.